Hello again. I want to share this comment, and this is again on that video, round them up and ship them the hell out of here. The viewer wrote, "What would you do to a foreign army armed to the teeth, bombing your people, you idiot cowboy?" Well, I'm not going to delete this viewer because I think he's got a valid point. What you want to ask yourself is, who got us into this mess? Well, it was our government. It was our leaders. It was our president. Now, the president can't go to war without Congress. And when you got warmongers like Senator John McCain beating the war drum, as he almost always does, we end up in situations like this. This viewer's absolutely right. We've gone into their country and stuck our fingers into their eyes. The Sunnis and the Shiites have been slaughtering each other for centuries. It's none of our business. It was none of our business. George H. Bush went into Iraq under false pretenses. We haven't left. I've made a series of videos, and I talked about a book that I started to write, America, a Warring Nation. And if you look throughout history, that's what America has been and still is, has always been a warring nation. 9/11 was created by our government to continue fueling the industrial military machine. Vietnam was created by our government. The Bay of Tonga incident. Do you not think that we could have prevented Pearl Harbor? We knew they were coming. Every war that we've been in from the beginning of this glorious country was created by our government. This will probably get deleted, removed. It'll be considered hate speech. I don't see it as being hate speech. There's so many people that can't wrap their heads around the truth. There's people that believe that Lee Harvey Oswald, with a $35 worthless rifle, made a headshot on President Kennedy. Folks, if you've watched me for a period of time, you know I've spoken about that in great detail. If you've watched me, you know I shoot on a very regular basis. I go to the range at least twice a week. I shoot both pistol and high-powered weapons. I know what would have happened to his head if he would have been shot from behind. He was hit from the front. If you watch, you can see the actual explosion where his head blows up in the front and his brains are scattered over the trunk of the car. How could the brains be scattered over the trunk of the car if he were shot from behind? Just a small detail. And then there's that magic bullet on Governor Connolly. And then there's that pristine bullet they found at the hospital. Absolute hogwash. But back then, we didn't have the ability to communicate the way we do now. Technology exposed most of our government for being what it is, a corrupt, criminal organization. You've also heard me say that the American people have been enslaved. The only difference is we're not picking cotton. They can't keep their fingers out of our wallets. Have you noticed? Anyway, it's really sad that so few have a clue. So few will ever be held accountable. For whatever reason, our government, even our new government, seems unwilling to hold those that committed countless acts of treason responsible for having done so. In all fairness, got to see what happens when there's a new Attorney General. And I'm hoping when there is one, all hell will break loose. We'll see, won't we? Thanks for listening.